Hello friends, so today is 31st July 2020. So today we are going to discuss about 31st July current affairs. So before we get started, you please make sure that you are subscribed the the channel and press the bell icon. So let's start. So our first question is Guwahati gets manhole cleaning robot Bandicoot. So Guwahat, Assam's Guwahat has got its first ever manhole cleaning robot to end manual scavenging named Bandicoot. The robot has been procured by Guwahati Municipal Corporation. The Bandicoot robot is also the first of its kind in the world and was developed by a startup India company called Jine Robotics. It was funded by CSR of Indian Oil Corporation Limited. So, Guwahati, which is stated in Assam, has developed its first manhole cleaning robot named Bandicoot. You have to remember this name Bandicoot. This type of question asked in bank exams mainly because the bank's exam have very deep questions. So this is surely the question of banking exams. So Guwahati guess manhole cleaning robot Bandicoot. Our next question: Bollywood director Parvez Khan passed away. Bollywood action director Parvez Khan, known for his work in Andhadhun, Johnny, Gaddar, and Bullet Raja, passed away in July 2020. His career took a turn with Ram Gopal Verma produced Ab Tak Chappan in 2003. Parvez went on to work in Tigmanshu Dhulia's Bullet Raja and several Shriram Raghavan's films, from Johnny Gaddar Agent Vinod to the much recent Andhadhun. So the name was Parvez Khan. Madhya Pradesh government to start rapid antigen test. In Madhya Pradesh, the state government is going to start a rapid antigen test. The number of corona infected people in MP has been close to 30,000. Rapid antigen test has been taken in two districts, Bhopal and Morena, as a pilot project. So, Madhya Pradesh government started rapid antigen test in two districts, Bhopal and Morena. Under this, 1000 test kits are being purchased in Morena and Bhopal. So read this 1 to 2 times so you can remember that. But this question is not so important because many of these types steps have been taken in this direction, and this is not so important for exam. Next question: DSC Jammu organizes online interactive session. Directorate of School Education Jammu organized an online interactive session on 29th July. So that's it. DSC Jammu Directorate of School Education organized an online interaction session on 29 July 2020. During this, details information about PMSS was given to senior secondary students, parents, nodal officers, are PMSS head of Institute of Higher Secondary Schools, and other participants. Not so important. MP government to conduct zero surveillance study. So Madhya Pradesh government has decided to conduct a zero surveillance study in three major cities, for example Indore, Bhopal and Ujjain, to control the rising cases of corona infection and to understand the infection rate. So this is also a basic question, but you have to remember one thing. Some days back, Kolkata was named as the state for firstly started a plasma bank in the state, and also Delhi started a plasma bank 2 days back, but first state was called Paschim Bengal. Green Jammu and Kashmir Drive 2020 begins in Jammu and Kashmir. The World Wildlife Protection Wings of Forest Department has kick-started Green Jammu and Kashmir Drive 2019 20 at Ramnagar Wildlife Sanctuary. This is being done in order to mark 72nd 107 setting the ball rolling for monsoon planting in Jammu region. The department has set the target of planting above 5 lakhs plants in very wildlife areas of Jammu region during the monsoon season. So here also remember a few days back, the central government's not central government, the Ministry of Forest, uh, sorry for the interruption. So the Ministry of Forest stated that they are going to build a 780-kilometer green highway. 780-kilometer green highway. This is very important question. Uttarakhand first chopper service flagged off. In Uttarakhand, the first government-run state chopper service that connects Dehradun to Garhwal Hills was flagged off on 29 July 2020. It will boost tourism in the hills. So, first chopper service flagged off in Uttarakhand. And few days back, a survey claimed that Uttarakhand is on the top in helicopter services. This is a not so important question, but few days back Uttarakhand was topped in helicopter services. NTPC achieves highest gross power generation. National Thermal Power Corporation NTPC achieved the highest daily gross power generation of 977.07 million in 2020. So total power generation includes power generated from a subsidiary and joint venture companies. So you have to remember only one thing: NTPC achieves highest gross power generation, which is 977.07 million. Total power generation includes. Next question. Health Ministry releases a book. Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan has released an e-book on standard treatment guidelines for the management of substance use disorder and behavioral addictions. The e-book aims to tackle substance abuse and behavioral addiction in the country. He spoke about the harmful association of substance use with non-communicable disorder like cardiovascular cancer and road traffic injury etc. Next. So Ministry of Defense with My Government conducts quiz competition. An online quiz competition on Atmanirbhar Bharat Swatantra Bharat is being conducted by Ministry of Defense in coordination with My Government from 29 July 2020 to 10th August 2020. There will be a 10 cash prize. So Ministry of Defense and My Government conducts quiz competition about Swatantra Bharat Atmanirbhar Bharat. MOU between India and Zimbabwe approved. The Union Cabinet has given ex post facto approval to MOU signed between India and Zimbabwe on cooperation in the field of traditional system of medicine and homeopathy. The MOU was signed on 3rd November 2018. It will provide a framework for the cooperation between the two countries for the promotion of traditional system of medicine and homeopathy. So for homeopathy, MOU signed between India and Zimbabwe. PFC signs agreement with IIT Kanpur. So Power Finance Corporation PFC has signed an agreement with IIT Kanpur for training, research and entrepreneurship development in smart technology. Under the agreement, PFC will provide financial assistance of worth rupees 23897,000 rupees to IIT Kanpur. So few days back, IIT Kanpur developed low-cost ventilators first time for the first. So this is so important question, and also IIT Kanpur launched a a scheme called Master G for students. The scheme named was Master G, developed by IIT Kanpur. Namami Gange included in awards for excellence. The Namami Gange project has been included in the prestigious Prime Minister Award for Excellence in Public Administration for the year. And few days back, the uh, World Bank gave $400 million for Namami Gange project. The objective of the National Mission for Clean Ganga is to develop a sustainable socio-economic zone around the holy river and its tributaries. This will give a boost to the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign. Unlock 3.0 guidelines to come into force. Also important, new education policy 2020. The cabinet on 29 July approved National Education Policy 2020. A single regulator for higher education institution, multiple entries and exit options in degree courses. It is among the highlights of the new national education policy. It aims to increase the gross enrollment ratio in higher education, including vocational education, from 26.3% 2018 to 50% by 2035. CSIU Amaze India develops decontamination box. The Central Scientific Instruments Organization, along with Amaze India, has developed Suraksha, a microorganism decontamination box. So, Suraksha was developed by Amaze and CISO. Both UVC light and heat are used in the box, and it can sanitize an object in 10 to 15 minutes. So this is for personal use, this is for individual use. Additionally, 2 students of IIT Guwahati had also built a device that can be used to disinfect objects. Earth Science Ministry announces National Award. Ministry of Earth Science National Awards for Excellence in Earth System Science has been announced. The Lifetime Excellence Award is being awarded to Professor Ashok Sahni for his significant contribution in the field of geology, vertebrate paleontology, and biostratigraphy. The National Award for Atmospheric Science and Technology will be presented to Dr. S. Suresh Babu. Tech Mahindra and Psyquerex Science Partnership. Tech Mahindra has entered into a global strategic partnership with cyber security solution firm Psyquerex, part of the Hinduja Group. So, Tech Mahindra and Psyquerex Science Partnership, this is the main thing. Tech Mahindra and Psyquerex. Principal Science Principal Singh Science with NBA G League. Not so important. Stuart Broad second to pick 500 test wickets. So fast bowler Stuart Broad became only the second England cricketer to claim 500 test wickets. Broad joins James Anderson as the only 2 England bowlers with 500 test wickets or more when he dismissed West Indies opener Greg Brathwaite for 19 on day 5 of the third test against West Indies in Manchester. Incidentally, Brathwaite was also Anderson's 500th tech wicket in 2017. So Stuart Broad, you have to remember this name. You have to keep this name in your mind. Stuart Broad, who is belong to England. Gujarat government and UK-India Council signs MOU. The UK-India Business Council signed an MOU with the Industrial Extension Bureau, Industrial and Mines Department, Government of Gujarat. The collaborative partnership will help to boost business and industrial development in the state. It will also aim to proactively enhance the business environment and strengthen collaboration with British business in Gujarat. Turkish parliament passes social media law. Turkey's parliament has passed a government backed law regulating social media that critics said will increase censorship and help authorities silence dissent. President Tayyip Erdogan's ruling AK party backed the bill. The law requires foreign social media sites to appoint Turkey-based representatives to address authorities' concerns over content. Umar Akmal's ban reduced to 1.5 years. So, Pakistan batsman Umar Akmal's 3-year suspension has been reduced to 18 months by former Supreme Court Judge Justice Faqih Muhammad Khokhar. Umar Akmal will now remain suspended effective from February 2020 till August 2021 with the reduced ban. Akmal was banned for 3 years on April 27 by the PCB's discontinued sports.